start of season 11 for the GT5 cars around Donington Park for round 1 tonight. I am your commentator, Jordan, and I'm basically going to be learning most of the drivers, cars and liveries for qualifying. So you have Jamie F430 here, just following on for a lap. Let's go through the rest of the field for tonight. You have PS Scooby 555, RS Jim 77, Adam Morris from Race Department. As people start changing, who's that as taking position to her? Gazzo123 takes provisional pole after that first lap, with Jamie F430 taking a provisional second. Liam Ather, or so, he takes provisional third, with Mad Marshall, the fourth competitor, to set a time tonight. Six comes across the line to go second quickest, only 0.34 behind Gazza123. Watch Gazza up into Coppice. There's Cam123 Diz. That's a brand new pole sitter for the minute here, and boy, Raxa 14 in that number 20 Machuca. I'm going to start writing these down. So as Boy Rax then goes around for another lap of the circuit, that's Gazza123, who's now 0.36 behind Boy Raxa. Number 16 Emoji car. Currently third then is Seeks 44. You come down the straight into Red Gate in the number 32 car. That's Jamie F430, number 29. And Cam123 Diz has jumped ahead of him. Which could provide some interesting races in that mid-pack. By only 0.001 is Cam in fourth place as he loses it, touching the grass out of the old hairpin for the number 31 car there. Adam Morris sat in the pits at the moment. Obviously RS Jim. So in 7th, and gone down to 8th now as Deleuze puts in a time that puts him in 7th in the number 37 car. But he spins at Red Gate right after his lap. Oh, and a bit of interesting project cars there. So down in 9th is Liam Atherso. Number 17 cars, a teammate to Gazza123. There's PS Scooby 555. He comes down the Craner curves here to the old hairpin. Number, if you see the car, number 38. Oh, don't do that. Then we have Slider Gas 28. Sat in 10th currently. comes down the back straight of Donington in up towards the S's. This is the national circuit, the number 55 car. In 11th we have Mad Marshall. Going through Schwartz Curve and up to McLean's. He also appears to have the number 16 livery, which that could get confusing, as he spins at McLean's. And at the back at the moment with no time, it's our Austinator in the number 39 car, teammate to Scooby. So that's your drivers for tonight. So let's go back out into the 0.195 now. There's Gaza 123 coming up the Schwartz Curve and into McLean's. It's an amazing 0.002 separates Cam 123 Diz and Jamie F 430 for that 5th place. Watch Gaza go around Coppice. He's going to pull over and let through the yellow mobile. Let's ride on board with Gaza for this lap. Let's go for a lap with Gaza then. As we cross the line, go up to McLean, up to the gate. Through a gate, really late apex on this one as you come through it. Then you go into the flat right-hander of Hollywood. As you then come down into the crane occurs, all flat in this thing. You don't want to lose the rear end though. Good line tucked in, coming across now for the old hairpin. Really good pace through the old hairpin, clipping the apex perfectly as we come up to Starkey's bridge, or at least there was a bridge, but more like Schwartz Curve now. And then up to McLean's. A bit loose go on the entry of McLean's, but he's managed to hold it and keep it going through well. We come down up to Coppice, blind bend at Coppice, hits the apex beautifully through there. Try and drift out as wide as you can, have a little steering angle as possible. The most acceleration down Starkey's straight. Then he hit the brakes late into the S's, clipped the first curb. He's just missed the second in my opinion there as he runs slightly wide, but he still carries good pace. Does he go quicker than his original time? No, he doesn't. He stays put in second. Interesting like that from Gaza. Now tonight's event sponsored by Emily Linscott, who will be competing in her first full season of the Ginetta Juniors this year in the supporting package of the British touring cars. Hopefully all goes well for her this season as they kick off next weekend at Brands Hatch Indy. So all the best to her as we continue to watch Gaza go through. So guys, we've got RS Jim 77. I believe was last year's GT5 champion. He was. RS Jim 77 is the defending champion for season 11. Boy Raxa 14 was just 6 points shy in season 10. Oh, and that's some interesting weaving that from car number 55. That is Slider Gas 28. Or not, it is someone else. It was Afcape, who will be a late joiner here. goes the Les. Yeah, the Les has, looks like he's having some connection issues. Just a couple of guys running the same numbered liveries tonight. So that could be interesting. The Les is now back in to the lobby, which is good news. Means he can race. The R Austinator is still not set a lap yet. So that is interesting stuff. There's Brad Marshall's in the pits, Scooby also in the pits there. Adam Morris in the number 19 Machuca livery car. There's Cam 123 Diz. That's Scooby letting everyone through as he comes out of the pit lane. Good awareness by him. Going out of there to start his, what would be potentially his final stint of qualifying. There's RSGEN. For RSGEN. You have a look at, oh, that is a big crash into the pit lane. Who is that? I think that might have been Scooby. That was a big crash into the pit lane there. Might have hit the end of the pit wall. I think he caught a wheel on the grass coming out of the chicane there. So, very unlucky for him, because that's a very unlucky off, just clipping the grass or the back end, just stepping out there for Scooby. Now, interestingly, Boy Raxa 14, who's got 0.195 over Gazzard 123 here, not going back out. RSGEN is up into third place now. He's 0.44 off the leader for provisional pole. Liam Thurston, that's a bit of damage to Liam Thurston's car. I don't know what's happened to him in that number 17 car. That's not what he was looking for, though, I can tell you that much. And he's now coming right onto the line through Hollywood. He's going to have to get off the racing line there. Yeah, you can see the one of the Machuca guys there not having a great run through into the Craners. So, I don't know what's happened to Liam Thurston, but he has definitely hit something somewhere along the circuit. There's Slider Gas letting past Scooby there, and that damage pretty much confirms my theory that it was him going into the pits. Bit of front end damage on that car. Cam in 8th place. He was 5th in last season's championship, so he'll be looking for a good start this season. Jamie, where is Jamie F430? He must have disconnected. Unfortunately for Jamie, he's now got less than 3 minutes to set a time, because he's at the back. It says Af Cape coming up to Red Gate by the two Machuca guys. There's the Delairs running around the zone looking to get his own lap time. Let's have a look at him. Delairs not doing it by the looks of it last year. No, not from my knowledge of the Les. This is the first time as far as I'm aware, that he is. Oh, that's a big cut into Coppis, and he's straight off there. You can't do that round there. Into the gravel and spins, almost clips the board there for the advertisement. Very unlucky, but he does have enough time to recuperate that car. He's gone straight to the pits. He had enough time there to get the car out of the issue and troubles and go for another lap there, I think. If he's going to go out, he's got to go out now and get a decent outlap in. So you watch Jamie at 4:30 cross the line now. Where has this put him? On his outlap, starting his flying. So let's have a look at Jamie then. Now he was up there earlier on, and he's gone wide at Redgate. Very wide at Redgate there. He's got enough time to get back round though. Even if that lap is he's gone wide at the old hairpin as well. He's trying to carry so much pace through every corner possible now. He's just not quite getting it right, not quite getting the right turning points there for Jamie. Here comes Half Cape coming through, and I do apologise for that. I shall turn that off whilst we're in the loading screen for the race start. As Half Cape comes through, he's warming up. Here comes a lap from Half Cape then, as he crosses the line. And we have a new pole sitter. 6:44 goes 0.097 quicker than Boy Raxa 14. Great stuff there from 6:44. That pushes NXTGEN down to 4th last season's champion. Should be at 4:30, having another go. Here comes Half Cape into the old hairpin. The old hairpin, and up to Starkey's curve. Starkey's curve and into McLean's. That is the qualifying over, so whoever's on the lap can complete their lap. Who is closest to completing a lap, maybe? It's Mad Marshall there, but I think Half Cape might be behind him. So, and here comes some dodgy project car stuff. Here comes Half Cape through the S's then. Where is this going to put him? He comes down the main straight, crosses the line, and he goes nowhere apparently. Must have got a track infringement for that lap. As Jamie at 4:30 comes across, can he do anything with his lap? We'll never know, because Project Car's timing has gone absolutely ballistic. Doesn't like this at all. Well done to our Ostinator, though he's got 14th place about 6 times there. That's impressive, but 6:44 looks to be your pole man for this race. So first blood goes to him in this championship. And there you go, 6:44 takes the pole from Boy Raxa 14. Liam Thurso takes 3rd. Gaza123 drops down to 4th after that lap. The top 3 covered by less than 3 tenths. NXTGEN is 5th. Adam Morris 6th. Cam123Ds is 7th. I'm going to quickly turn off notifications, hopefully. So we're back on here, waiting for the green lights and also maybe for the grid to sort itself out, because that puts Jamie F430 on pole. Maybe he did get on pole then. That's interesting stuff there from Project Cars. as we wait for everything to sync up. It's taking a long time to sync this up for round one of the GT5s. There we go then, Jamie F430 did take pole in the end. Here we go, lights are on. And we are green here at Donington Park for round one of the GT5 Championship for Season 11 of Next Gen, sponsored by Emily Linscott as we head up to Redgate for the first time of 7. Jamie F430 there looks and holds his position as we have someone wide there. Coming out of Redgate, I think that was NXTGEN, the defending champion there, going wide out of Redgate as we head down to the old hairpin. Down into... Oh, and that's Boyrax gone right. Oh, and he's hit someone as well. That is unlucky, that Boyrax, and I think, was that Cam 123 Diz? Yes, it was. Very unfortunate for both there. Boyrax are just losing the back end through the old hairpin. And that was that. And nowhere to go apart from into the front of Cam 123 Diz, who's trying to go through there without any issues. So that promotes Liam at Thurso, who takes the lead at the moment. Followed by Adam Morris, Seeks 44, who I think might be on pole, look, he's second. Scooby was 4th, good drive from him. Gaza 5th, RS Chin 6th. Slider Gas 28 is in 7th, making a move though on to Les. I don't think I can trust my timing screen, because apparently that's Les there. Big move for the last place, and I don't think that's correct. So let's go back to the front. Liam Thurso has gone wide at the old hairpin, and that's someone else who's gone wide. I think that was Seeks going wide at the old hairpin, and that is Adam Morris going wide at Starkey's Curve. A bit of an interesting one to go wide on, but very tight pack racing here as RS Jim is looking to hunt down the top 4. Right now, Seeks, Gaza, Scooby, and the leader, I actually think, is Jamie. Jamie is out in the lead, he's just not showing it on my timing screens. So we're going to try and have to play a bit of guessing game here for round one, but Jamie F430 leads over the line there from Liam Thurso. Scooby is 3rd, Gaza is 4th, Seeks is 5th, RS Jim 6th, Adam Morris is in 7th. Slide Gas is not there. That should be the Les then. In 8th. Slider Gas is 9th. Boyrax is not in 10th. Oh, and that's someone gone round. That is our Ostinator, is that? No, it's not. There's our Ostinator. It would be nice if this worked. Mad Marshall has lost a lot of time by the looks of that. Oh god, it was Liam Thurso who went round from 2nd place. That promotes... yeah, that really does change everything a bit into here. Now Scooby moves up to 2nd. Our leader though, and quite comfortable leader at the moment, is Jamie F430. Very good drive so far from the man from pole. I believe the bottom 4 on my time screens are all people that disconnected during qualifying and rejoined, so that might be why the timing screen is not quite right. As that's Boy Raxer looking to make up some places, going on the grass, just to avoid a bit of contact there, but he does make the move. I don't know who that's on though. Is that could be AFCAP. It is AFCAP. So fantastic stuff there, and he's also done the Ostinator in that number 39 car. So he is starting to make his way up the order. I can't actually tell you where they are. That's a bit wide for leave. That might be Cam going a bit wide through there. Yes, it was. So looking for some battles now through the field. It's all pretty line astern until you get here. Scooby and Gaz are fighting it out now. Third position. That final place on the podium, as I do believe that Jamie F430 is in the lead right now, a bit wide there from Scooby. As we come down, go on board with Scooby then, down through the crane as we come, hit the brakes into the old hairpin, a little bit drifting through there for Gaza and a bit wide for the Siegs, but a good run here from Scooby as we come up onto into McLean's. Oh, he's touched the grass. He's gone. He's gone. That is Scooby now gone out of 4th position there, as he now rejoins the track behind Boy Raxer, and there goes Ostinator as well for good measure. That was close racing. Just got squeezed out there by Gaza as he went up to McLean's. So 6:44 there in second, as we go to our race leader now, Jamie F430. Pretty trouble-free race so far for him. He's going to be happy with this if he can take pole and the first race win for the night. Fantastic stuff from the boys here at NXTGEN. And so here we go. Seeks has been done around the outside of Hollywood by Gaza. That is not what he was looking for. As we go on the bumper cam now on 44, looking to get back past Gaza for that second position. That's a cracking move from Seeks there. If Seeks can make this into McLean's, this would be good racing. No, he backs off. He's going to try and get a bit of a run out on him, but very good drive from Gaza. Impressive that Gaza managed to get past from the outside of Hollywood. Seeks must have made a mistake going through Redgate. As we come down Starkey Straight for the 6th time. They hit their brakes, get it turned into the S's, and that's very wide there from Seeks maybe, or was that just a bit too much cut for Gaza? Whatever happened, Gaza's got a nice run out of there as we head on to the final lap now of this first race of the GT5s, and that is someone off in the background. Who is that? I'm frantically searching. And it's none of them. Who could it be? Is it Scooby? Yes, it was. Was it Scooby? No, it wasn't. Who is that? That is Mad Marshall. Mad Marshall having a moment out of the S's then. Very interesting way out of there for Mad Marshall, saying he's only on lap 6. I don't believe that for a second. As we join the battle now for second place, but we should be really going on to Jamie F430 as he comes down that back straight. As long as Jamie gets through this final turn now, goes through the S's nice and clean. That is fantastic racing and a superlative race by Jamie F430 as he takes the win here at Donington for the race 1. Second place Gaza, Seeks is third. RS Jim 4, 3rd Adam, no, it's 4th, 5th for Adam Morris. Then it's all a bit chaotic after that, because of timings and such. Great racing from the boys here though, as Ostinator crosses. Oh my god, who is that? Unfortunately, I'll just give you a load of Jamies and half caps by the looks of it to view. Might be Mad Marshall across the line going up in the air, number 17, I believe. I don't know, it should be Liam Mathuos. So, that is not the actual order. Jamie F430 did take the win on that one, followed by Gazat 6 and RS Jim 77, the defending champion, getting off in 4th place. Not what he would have hoped for, but it's points on the board for him. Adam Morris takes 5th, and then it's all, I think it might be Boy Raxa in 6th. Yeah, big issue with time screens, as you can see there. It says for no apparent reason that Jamie, Les, Ostinator and AFCAP Cape retired from that when they didn't. So results are a bit of a pain in the butt there to try and figure out, but Jamie F430 takes the first win here at Donington Park, and he's got to be happy with that start. So after that first round, we will have a second lot of 20 minutes qualifying, followed by a 17 lap race in these wonderful little cars. And now we are going to go to a new lobby. Of 2. Deal with a bit of notification stuff. No, not any of that, thank you. So here we are back on to the lobby screen. Lobby then, boys. So we are here waiting for the feature race is at Cape disconnects. For some reason we have Shadow Stalker DBS has now joined the lobby. There, Gaza, Seeks, Cam, Adam Morris, Scooby, Austin, Shadow Stalker, DBS are all in at the moment. Half-cave is coming back at all, but again, we're going to have a 14 lap race by the looks now. I believe it tends to work on around 15 minutes and half an hour races, I believe, this league, as Jamie F430 has now left the session, which is very typical of Project Cars 2. I believe he's going to have to set up a new one because he can only have 16 at the moment in this lobby. There we go, brand new invite for the new session. Still only 16 allowed at the moment for some reason. Session to get underway here, and I get put as right so I can commentate for you guys. Of the NXTGEN GT5 for season 11. This event sponsored by Emily Linscott, who will be doing the Ginetta Junior part of the British Touring Car Support Package. First race for her will be next weekend on the 7th and 8th of April at Brands Hatch Indy, so everyone here at NXTGEN wishes her the best of luck in that for this coming season. However, we are going to get going now here for race 2, 14 lap race after a 20-minute qualifying session. Hopefully all goes well, no one can disconnect. It can be quite frustrating things happen, basically, in the leaderboard. So here we go. Who's going to be first out of the pit lanes? We have 12 cars for this race. We are missing Half-Cape and the Les. There goes Slider Gas. Mad Marshall on his way out now as well, as is Gaza. Boy Uraxa. See if I've got everyone on here. There is Scooby, 5 for 5 in a different livery, which is not brilliant, but there we go. We'll work out as we go. Oh, and that's interesting line that from Scooby through the crane of curves. That's I wouldn't have taken that. That's for sure. Yeah, that must have just looked at something else. Must have got distracted, and that, because that's a very weird thing to happen through there. For Scooby through the crane of curves. Very dodgy stuff going into there, by the looks of it. Yeah, the back end just seems really twitchy for Scooby. Cold tyres also won't help. And you come straight out of the pits on cold tyres. That really doesn't help yourself. So as Matt Marshall goes across the line to start his first qualifying lap here. There is Siegs. Slider Gas, who will be the first person to set a lap time for this qualifying session here at Donington for race number 2. No doubt you're looking for a good qualifying here. J430 at the back has just come out of the pit lane, so we're interested to see what lap time he can set and whether he can take pole position again. To the S's for Slider Gas. The brakes, get it turned in. Hit that second apex, put up the throttle, and lovely line out. He's warned the curb allowed. As he comes across the line, he sets a 119.7. Not a quick lap, but that is Mad Marshall in the background, I believe. Yes, he has buried the car in the wall. That won't be very, that will make his lap time a bit interestingly slow, that's for sure. As we get the some times in now. Oh, and that's a bit of a hold up. That I don't know who's. I think that's Scooby. He's just held up there. And Scooby was on a lap as well, so that's really hampered Scooby on that lap, and it will also hamper him for this coming flying lap. So, and he's gone wide at Redgate for good measure, gone straight back to the pit lane. So, your current pole sister, Boy Raxa 14, who's done a 1:15.898, followed by Adam Morris, who's 4 tenths behind, and Liam Thurso, who's 2 tenths behind that, and then you have Gaza 123, who is literally 0.021 behind Liam Thurso. Cam 123 Diz has spun it into the barriers. Where is that to? I think, is that old hairpin maybe, or is it? No, that's out of McLean's. He's done that. Very easy to do if you get a bit too much curb on the inside. Slider Gas has crossed the line and is grinding to a halt. He's gone in front of Cam 123 Diz for 5th place. That's not a parking space. I'm afraid to tell you that you can't park there, sir. Look, there, that's Scooby coming through the old hairpin there. He's just come out by the looks of it. Oh, and Slider Gas has kept moving now. He's wiped out that polystyrene board. to show you the way for Hollywood. And he comes through the crane. He goes very, very slowly. Should we change something on the I think I'm assuming this might be default setup, so you can't really change anything with the vehicle adjuster you can get in here. Very weird if he's trying that, unless he's trying to get pitch strategy ready. Look at last, the first race winner here of Jamie F 430, and that is a Machuca car in the background of Mad Marshall, having a bit of a spin there. NXTGEN 77, changing to the number 21 car. I believe they've done this on the basis of just getting the show on the road. We had a bit of a longer delay than usual, and that's Jamie going well wide at the final chicane. Let's have a on board from cockpit view then. I'll leave you with this. Enjoy this lap from Jamie F 430. With Jamie F 430 here, as he crosses the line, what does he do? They're only a 169 from the winner of race 1. However, he was hampered by his off-road excursion. So Adam Morris has put in a good time to go provisional pole there for the second race at 5.186 in front of Boy Raxa, who's ahead of Gaza 123 there by literally 1/10, and then it's a bit more, it's about half a second then from Gaza to Cam. Scooby lies in 5th place right now. There's the Les, Ginger Poisson. This could be either really annoying or really good. Same as Ostinator, they all haven't set a time yet. However, if that continues, we may have issues with the race timing, which isn't really these guys' faults if their connection goes. As Adam Morris comes back out on track for another attempt and just runs wide just on the off chance that Mad Marshall there is on a hot lap. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Mad Marshall, that was Boy Raxa. Cam ghosting. Who is that with? Seeks? No. Ginger Poisson. He was ghosting with there. There's the Les, number 37. Ostinator looks like he's going to try and get a bit of a gap here between him and the cars ahead of him. Very wise idea to start his hot lap. Ginger Poisson gets to start his first lap. Now Jamie F 4:30. He's gone up to 5th place now with a 1:16.2. Still a second off the pace from current pole sitter Adam Morris from race department. As you head down into the old hairpin with Ginetta. See there, Cam just ahead of him. Just wrestling that car as Ginetta points on through McLean's. Oh, he's got a bit of a wiggle on through the middle of Coppice. Well held though through there. Very well held through Coppice. Then he comes down Starkey Straight into the S's. And hopefully this will give me a time. Down the main straight where the actual finish line is further beyond the actual start finish. And he's crossed the line and it's not going to give us a time. There was a mover in that though. Who was it that moved? Is the question. Ostinator. Apparently goes 12th. Quickest is 7.2 off the pace of Adam Morris. Not where he'd want to be right now, but that's I believe that might be Cam had a bit of an issue there through Starkey's curve. Starkey's bridge, because of the bridge that used to run over the top of it. Yeah, I'm thinking better about that road position, putting a bit of a gap between him and Ostinator. Here's Adam Morris with Jamie F430 on his bumper to a degree. And that's wide for Adam Morris going out of the chicane, and that will be his lap time destroyed in that 1 split second, because even though, there we go, he's straight back to the pits. Here's Gaza. Look at the speedo. 74 miles an hour there through McLean's. I've just had confirmation that if people don't join the lobby after session starts, we won't track them properly. So we're going to be playing a bit of a guessing game right now. Oh, and that's very interesting cuts from Gaza, which will send him wide onto the grass. That is not quite the line he was going for. They go straight back to the pits and straight back out because he has literally 6 minutes before session ends. And we just join Zeke, so we just go straight back into the pits. See what's goal. Scooby is off and into bits. Snoop going slowly. Gazza's coming back on the circuit. Last season's champion, RSGEN, had a 4th, I believe. Yeah, if I remember getting the order correct. 4th place for him. He chucks it into Coppice, slight cut of the corner. Back end got out a little bit too much there for him as he came over the brow. Is that someone else has just joined? The Shadow Stalker DBS has just joined, so we won't be able to track him very well on timings. Jim comes through that final corner. I'm amazed at this group at the moment. The alleged top 9 covered by just over a second. Very close times for the boys here at NXTGEN. And this is some fantastic viewing the race, 14 laps around here, is going to be a blast for these guys. There's no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to this main event of the night. He runs a slightly wide out of old hairpin there, but he keeps the speed going. Not a bad line through it in reality. He comes up into McLean's. Hits the apex, lovely touch there as he comes out. Doesn't go on the curb. Up to Compass again with a back end step out. No, it's planted through there this time. He'll be on the throttle much earlier through there to get out and on to Starkey Straight. Hit the brake late into get the car turned into the S's. Hit that apex, hits the apex on the way out. Lovely line through the S's. This looked to be a quicker lap from RS Jim. But no, he doesn't improve on that lap time. Ooh, and a bit more coming out there. So, let's see. Let's have a look down the field then. With 3 minutes and around 3 minutes 30 seconds to go then. We have Adam Morris in pole position allegedly right now. So we don't know what the bottom three names are doing. So Adam Morris on pole position. Gaza is second. So just going across the line, 0.121. Boyrax are getting as much slipstream as he can off of Adam Morris, who goes one way and finds other Boyrax and decides to follow him just to get that draft. I mean, Raxa could take a good time here with all that draft. The drafts in these things are strong, but no, he doesn't improve. Liam Thurso has just spun. Oh, and he's crashed. Whoever that is may have just gone into the pits as well. Who was that in the other emoji car? It says it wasn't the number 17 car, so the number 16 is Mad Marshall. Who's not in the... who's in the pits? Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. We go Chase, there he is. So back to the order then. Liam Thurso in the pit lane. Seeks 44, 5th. Scooby 6th. RS Jim is in 7th. Cam 123 Diz in 8th. Jamie F430, the race winner from race 1, has just lost it through Coppers into the gravel. Did he avoid the barriers? No, I don't think he did. I think he did just clip them there. He comes back on the circuit. He'll have to get out of the way of the car coming up behind him very quickly. Moves to one side. There's a bit of ghosting there. Slide of gas is in 10th, and he just spun coming out of the old hairpin, I believe that is. Yes, out of the old hairpin. Ginger Poisson comes back into the lobby. 11th is Ostinator and Mad Marshall, 12th at the moment apparently, 4.1 off the pace. Then the other three we will not know about is Shadowstalker DBS, Ginger Poisson, and the Les. We will not know their positions because of the bug in P-Cars 2. Alright, if you join late, the leaderboard does not track it for you in director mode. So, as we're nearing the end of this session, let's go on board with Adam Morris, our current pole sitter, and have a ride around Donington. Through Red Gators, go down into Hollywood now. Through Hollywood into the kind of curves. If you're not flat, you're not pushing. He is flat. His brakes, gets the wheel on the grass, but gets away with it. It won't be very fast though, no. See there. Boyrax to 14. Is now ahead of him. You can kind of make that work if you make the rear left tyre go on the grass. You can make it straighten up for the old hairpin, but you've got to know that it will do it first time every time after asking, and these cars probably won't. As we come down to the S's with Adam Morris, and that's on the grass. That's a cracking camera angle. Boyrax goes off at the chicane there. Good camera footage. Good serve for Adam Morris. Very good camera footage there. Go on to him and finds on spinning. As that is now time up for qualifying. As Rex goes through the line. So Adam Morris, your pole sitter for race number 2 tonight here at Donington Park. For season 11 of the GT5, Ginetta's for NXTGEN. Fantastic grid of cars we have on show tonight. Fantastic lineup of drivers. But the defending champion, RS-Gym 77, down in 7th place. Not what he was looking for in round 1. Came 5th. I believe it was 5th, if I remember correctly, from race number 1. See there, it just shows you those 3 there. We don't know their positions until the grid sets up. So it is RDF, Adam Morris, Paul Gaza 2nd, Boyrax 3rd, Liam Thurso 4th, Seeks 5th, Scooby is 6th. The Les, we've got timings now for the Les. In 7th, whether that will stay the same. RS Jim then is 8th, Cam 123 Diz 9th, Jamie F430 was 10th in that session. Remember, he won race 1 tonight. Sliding Gas is 11th, Shadow Stalker 12th, Ginger Poisson is 13th, R Austinator is 14th, and Mad Marshall rounds up the grid in 15th position. As we wait for the 5 red lights to come on, although in Project Cars it's 3. Don't matter, but we'll find out in a minute. So just going to wait for the race to sync, as all the drivers at the moment will be in the pre-race screen, where if we ran setups you'd be able to change your setup, make slight adjustments to your fuel for this race. But fuel and tyre wear is off, so no need to make adjustments. There should be a straight fire ready up. It does give the drivers a couple of minutes in case they wanted to get a drink. Here we go then. Round 1, race 2 here at Donington Park for the GT5s. Here the lights going, and we are green here at Donington Park now, as Adam Morris gets off the line. That is a great start from Gaza. 1, 2, 3. Can he get alongside and go around the outside of Red Gate here as we come up to turn 1 for lap 1 of 14? He's going to go around the outside. He's going to make it stick, is he? No. He just runs out of steam going around the outside, but that is Liam Thirsty trying to go around the outside here. Oh, boy, Raxa as they come into Hollywood, and yes, that is a move done if he can stay on the inside through Crano curves. He's gone through. Oh, he's almost taken him out. That is fantastic driving there. No one has spun there. And as predicted, Les, is he genuinely there? No, he's not. So yeah, our time screens are definitely bugged in this race as well. Is there Shadow Stalker? Definitely not in 14th. I'll tell you that much as we go back up to the right. Gaza has taken the lead. So, where is Adam Morris? Adam Morris has gone down to 5th now. He's made a mistake through that section. Possibly at McLean's, he might have lost the rear end. But as we come down to the S's for the first time of 14, it's Gaza who's going to lead lap 1. Gaza leads, followed by Boyraxer. Scooby's up to 3rd, cracking drive from him so far from lap 1. Seeks is 4th. Adam Morris drops down to 5th from pole position in the race. Liam Thurso, who almost wiped out Boyraxer going through the crater coast trying to make a move done, is now 6th. RS Jim, defending champion, is in 7th, and that is the Les. That is the Les round and out at Hollywood. I did see something out at the top corner. 2 cars spearing off. Jamie for 30. Horrible race for him so far. Just caught in the mid-pack by the looks of it. But as we head back up, it's Boyraxer who's looking at a move up the inside of Coppis. That is a cracking move from the man in the number 20 machine. And his Seeks is looking to get even on that one as well. He goes up the inside. He's going to look at both. He's going to try and go for the lead here. Surely not. No, he's going to settle that for 2nd, is he? Yeah, he makes sure Boyraxer has enough to clear him to go through the S's. So Seeks making up 2 positions on that lap there. Fantastic stuff. As we have 4 for the lead, and that could easily turn into 6 as these guys are holding each other up, battling away. Oh, and 6 gives a little nudge to Boyraxer, letting him know he's there. A slight touring car pushed the pass there, and he's at the inside of Hollywood. He's not gonna. He's got him clear through Craners. No, he hasn't. Boyraxer comes down the inside, but Seeks has got that move done through the old hairpin. Fantastic racing from the boys. But here goes Boyraxer right back at him. He's on the inside. They have contact there through the curve, and that's Gaza, who is the biggest winner out of that. Both Seeks and Boyraxer having a little bit of contact there through Stargaze Bridge, and that causes them a loss of speed as that is someone off in the background. Is that, yes it is, Slider Gas. Big spin for him out of McLean's. Not what he was looking for this race. As you go back up to the front, Seeks still having a look. Let's ride on board with Boyraxer, who's going to have the best view of this action. Oh, and that is Gaza gone. Just as we go on board, Gaza spins through the final hairpin. He's got back going again, but he's now in 8th position apparently to the board. As Jamie F for 30 now passes him, so he's down at least in 9th. Junior Poisson, yeah, he's probably in 7th there. And that is RS Jim going up the inside for 6th place against Cam. Fantastic move through Hollywood as we join back up with the leaders. And Morris a little bit further behind. As there's Scooby in 2nd. Looking quite literally at the rear bumper, almost attached to him, of Seeks. Go through there, he's gonna look up into Coppis here. Go to the outside view. He's on the inside, couldn't quite carry the pace in, so Seeks keeps the position, and this gives Boyraxer the initiative to go around the outside, but couldn't quite keep it there. This is fantastic racing from the boys at the front. Gonna have a train of 6 at this rate, looking for that win. Gaza down to 11th right now, previous leader. Not many other battles going on at the moment. Seeks has Scooby right on his chuff, coming into Redgate for the 5th time already. And Scooby gets the cut back, gets the switch back here. He's got the switch back into Hollywood. Go through Hollywood side by side, we come down into the Craner curves if they hold this 2x2. Side by side, has Scooby got there? He has stayed there, he's taken the back end of Seeks out. And that collects Boyraxer. Oh, and that is at least 3 of them having to slow right down. Adam Morris just about avoiding all contact there. But Scooby, that unfortunately will have to go down to him. Trying to make a move. I think he may have just lost the rear a little bit through the craners there, and he couldn't quite stop it from hitting Seeks. Luckily Seeks is still third, but this gives Liam Thurso the lead from reigning champion RS Jim, who's only 8/10 behind now. I think that is slipstream territory in reality for these things. Second behind that is Seeks after the very unfortunate incident which saw our original top 5 pretty much going down, all bar Seeks really. And Jamie is up into 6th, I believe that's Jinder Poisson right in front of him. That is going to go around, obviously Jinder Poisson showing his only lap number 1, but that's because he joined late. He is in fact in 5th place right now. He is placed in the top 5, and Jamie F430 is looking to get a bit of redemption after that qualifying for this second race. After he dominantly won that first race, we saw hardly any of him in the race because he was just gone. Although he's looking around the outside of McLean's right now. That's he's made it stick though. Can he get across? Yes, and Poisson moves across into Boyraxa. I think he was unsighted. He was trying to get to the other side of Jamie F30 there, and you can tell Boyraxa is not happy with that. He wants his place back for definite here, as he has to cut the corner. He just carried a bit too much pace, and he will not be happy with that move though from Jinder Poisson. Literally didn't check the mirrors and came across in it. What have we said though? The front Seeks is on the back of RS Jim right now, and this is getting interesting. Let's have a look at the driver eye view of Seeks. You can't really see much other than that Ginetta of RS Jim. See through Starkey's Bridge. Oh, hang on, has he got the outside of that? Where's Jim? Oh, there's Jim. No, he couldn't quite do it. Jim camping inside line there. The problem is these two boys do not want to be battling too much. They do not want to let Liam Thurso get away here, because if Liam Thurso can break that toe, he is gone, just like Jamie F430 did in race 1. And that is position swapping. Scooby is spun. Yep, that is at McLean's. Scooby has spun at McLean's. They're putting him down now, probably at the back of the pack. There's the Les. Yep, Scooby is now 14th and last. There's Ostinator. There's Gaza, previous race leader. But who is that? Well, that's Shadowstalker DPS right now, who had a mistake coming out of the chicane and has now lost a position to Gaza. Unfortunately, you don't believe wherever the Les is. There's the Les up there. Trying to work out positions now is awful. But RS Jim only a 10th behind the race leader of Liam Thurso. Go through McLean's. Seeks is right attached to his bumper, so if Liam Thurso lets RS Jim through, I can see Seeks going through with him. Oh, and Seeks is trying to go around the outside of Coppers, both men. I think RS Jim just about spotted him there. Gave him enough room, just about a car's width to get through there, and that's not going to work for Seeks, I don't think, unless he can brake really late and take it around the outside. He has braked really late, has Seeks. That's a fantastic move from the number 32 man. Great move around the outside. He looks like he could be a real contender for this season 11 title. Looking at the pace, there's Jamie F430 looking to make up time. He's got Adam Morris from race department going in 4th. RS Jim has now lost a bit of time to Seeks, the reigning champion. Although it is said you can lose a championship in race 1, but you can win it. So RSGEN will have a nice healthy bunch of points on the board if he can finish where he is now. But Liam at Thurso leads from 6:44 from RSGEN. That is your top 3. Adam Morris is 4th. Jamie at 4:30 is in 5th. Boy Rexer is in 6th. And Jinder Poisson is 7th. Slider Gas 28 is in 8th. The Les is in 9th. Camped is 10th. Gaza 11th. Scooby is in 12th. Ostinator is 13th. So who is the last place man? Shadowstalker is the last place man. So there's a Seeks has got past Liam at Thurso, who's been also passed by RSGEN, so a mistake there from the race leader, which we did not see. As we're going through the order, as Liam at Thurso runs wide, and Seeks has got that crucial second at the moment. That second is crucial. If he can get an extra couple of tenths on RSGEN, then he would have broken the toe down all the straights, which is fundamental in these cars for close racing. You see here Adam Morris just lurking here in the background, along with Jamie F430 in the top 5. He comes down Starkey straight, down to the S's. So you have a look at Liam Thurso. He gets a really good run out of the S's. Compared to RSGEN, he's going to look around the outside of Redgate as RSGEN defends. So it is possible to open around the outside of Redgate, give you the outside for Hollywood, and Jim does break early. And that's it, that's a cracking move again. These boys putting off some really great moves around the outside of these corners, as Jamie F430 there is looking down the inside of the crane of curves on Adam Morris. That is not done though. Adam Morris making sure he doesn't come across to cut him up. Jamie F430 looking for the run out, which he has got, and he's on the correct side for McLean's. He's got the inside for McLean's here. As we see, he sweeps around the outside of Starkey's Bridge into McLean's. Adam Morris will be looking for a good run out McLean's though. From that wider entry point, it's not quite happened. That's a great move from Jamie F430. The top 5 positions, constantly switching, producing an absolute spectacle here on lap number 11. And that's another tight battle here. Scooby and Gaza, 1, 2, 3. And Scooby had a spin there, I believe, which has cost him that position on this lap. There's Ostinator and Shadowstalker fighting out for the current wooden spoon. Whoever loses this battle gets the wooden spoon for the night of race number 2. But back at the front, everything is closing back up. Seeks has made a mistake somewhere, I believe. Liam Thurso and the rest of his gang right behind him are looking to chase him down. 4 tenths the gap. A bit wide there from RSGEN. Will Jamie be able to capitalise as he goes round the outside? He's going to do the exact same move as he did to Adam Morris. He sweeps around the outside of Starkey's Bridge, gets the line into McLean's, and that's a good done deal. That's a back into the top 3 for Jamie F430, and he's right on the back now of Liam Thurso, who ran slightly wide. And no, that's going to be tight, boys. But very good racing, all clean and fair, and that will be Jamie up into 2nd place. And now they're going to go 3 wide into the S's. This fantastic Jamie F430. What's he going to do? He's going to keep it down the inside. Oh, a bit of contact there. Oh, and that's unlucky. That very unlucky for Liam Thurso there. That's very unlucky. That's what happens when you go 3 wide into the S's though. But that has sent RSGEN and Jamie into 3rd and 4th respectively, and given Seeks has gone off. Seeks has had a moment, and that means Adam Morris, original pole sitter and leader, is back in the lead. Seeks drops now down to 4th place. Anything can happen in this league. I'm telling you now, you could be leading by 5 seconds and you could just spin the car. This is why this type of racing is absolutely fantastic. I don't want to take the eyes off the battle for the lead, but we have Cam 123 Diz and Gaza 123. Battle of the 1-2-3 names. Looking at each other for some good racing here, but we move back to the front because that is where the action is. And Adam Morris, the 3 wide coming through Coppice. That is phenomenal. 3 wide through Coppice as we head down to chicane. Jamie from F430 on the middle, but Seeks decides to take the wise option. He backs out of it. He's going to get a good run as Jamie F430. That's a bit wide, son. That's not quite the line you were going for. He makes sure he comes on with leaving room for Seeks and RSM to go past him. But all this battling as we head on to the final lap of the race. This race has absolutely flown by. Cracking action from the NXTGEN boys, but Adam Morris has got a 2-second lead now thanks to all of the battling behind him. This is pretty much one for him to lose right now. As he heads through the old hairpin. But let's look behind. Seeks has 4/10 now on RS Jim, who has Jamie up his chuff for good measure. This is going to be interesting into the final chicane, I can tell you that much. Gap staying in at 2 seconds. She's got a 2.2 now for Adam Morris as Jamie looks to go around the outside of Coppice. He looks for the switch back, and RS Jim just parked the car on the apex. Great defensive driving. As we go down, and watch out for Boy Rexer on the end of the chicane. So we have to focus on Adam Morris. What a drive this man has done from 1st down to around 7th. And there he is, taking his first win of the season, followed by Seeks. But who's it going to be? It is, I believe that was RS Jim from Jamie. It was RS Jim, then Jamie, F430, followed by Boy Raxa. Fantastic, and again, more close stuff there. A Slider Gas just beats, I believe that's Ginetta Poisson. Yep. And someone else. As Oscillator comes through here. Right in front of the shot store. He's trying to squeeze in, making sure he takes that 2nd to last place. And obviously all the timings have gone wrong. And there we have it. So Adam Morris takes your 2nd win of this season. Seeks is 2nd. RS Jim takes 3rd by next to nothing. Jamie F430 4th. Boy Raxa 5th. Liam Athurso with the unlucky contact through the S's is 6th. Slider Gas 28 7th. In front of Ginetta Poisson. Scooby and Mad Marshall both retired in the end of that one. So a fantastic night of racing brought to you by NXTGEN. Brilliant racing. I will say thank you for letting me commentate on that, because that was a fantastic evening of racing. I congratulate all the boys there for doing that. Good clean racing. The odd bad move or unlucky stint there, but that is racing on a daily basis. Next week, we are at Hockenheim National for the 2nd round of the Ginetta GT5s, sponsored by Emily Linscott, who is driving next weekend, 7th and 8th of April, in the Ginetta Juniors for the BTCC support package. So good luck to her for that and the season ahead of her. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.